Hey guys, happy Thursday. I'm going to talk to you guys today about Block and why it is one of my all-time favorite products. So, the first thing about Block, we all know, is it blocks the absorption of starches and sugars, about half the 48% of starches and sugars. But how and why does it do that? Well, a lot of what Block does, you can go back to Rachel's video on Slim and how insulin is so important and stuff, and how good it is for keeping your blood sugar on an even level. Well, Block essentially does the same stuff. So I'm going to kind of break down the ingredients a little bit. Hey Rachel, hey Ash. I love that I can be live and talk to you guys like at the same time. Sorry. Okay, so the first ingredient in Block is chromium, which we also know to be an ingredient in our Slim. So chromium in its natural state, most people have a chromium deficiency. And it's an essential mineral. I'm sorry, I'm going to be referring to my notes, so if I look down, that's why. It's an essential mineral. It helps the body to be more sensitive to insulin. So it essentially makes your body react to the insulin that your body naturally produces better. And like Rachel said, insulin is our master hormone, and it controls so many things: metabolism, storage of fat and carbs in the body, which, like Rachel said, Monday, fats and carbs are also two of your macronutrients. So chromium is very difficult for the body to absorb. So when you bind it with the organic compound, it's called picolinate. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It helps the body to absorb it easier, which makes it more bioavailable for your body, and so your body is using it better. So what the chromium then does, it allows the insulin. The chromium allows the insulin to, I can't read my notes, to open the cell wall. So it kind of opens. Oh, you can't see anything? Oh no. Can anybody see me? Tessa said she can't see. Ashley, can you see me? Somebody give me like a thumbs up or a something if you can see me. Okay, yes. Okay. So the chromium in the Block, it allows the insulin to open up the cell wall, and it gets the glucose. It pulls the glucose inside that cell wall, so your body uses that glucose better. So this helps prevent your blood sugar levels from going up and down so much. So, because we all know after you eat, thanks Lisa. So we all know after you eat like a big meal, like a plate of noodles or anything like that, something with a lot of carbs, afterwards we feel tired. Well, that's because when you eat a big plate of carbs, your body breaks down those carbs. You have two enzymes that break down those carbs for your body to use and to digest. Well, we don't want all those carbs to be used and digested, because if we don't use them, then they get stored as fat. So it literally goes to like your butt. So when you eat a big plate of, we'll just say spaghetti. So when you eat a big plate of spaghetti and all the noodles, then you have that tired feeling afterwards. And yes, actually, drink water. So afterward, you feel tired, and that's because your insulin has had to come in, and it is reacting to that sugar, and it's fighting because you have a sugar spike, and so that insulin has to be produced to bring your sugar down. So you have the energy from the carbs, and then you have the crash as the insulin is coming out and it's bringing your blood sugar levels down. So this product is a really great product for diabetes, for diabetic patients or clients. It's a wonderful product. I take it every day. Love it. And another thing that Block has is it has the brown seaweed blend. Now, the brown seaweed blend is, and I'm going to my notes, I'm sorry, guys. The brown seaweed blend is a blend of two different types of seaweed. One is Ascophyllum, and I am just winging these words, so, you know, laugh. I'm not even going to try to say it. But it is essentially kelp and bladderwrack. It's a blend of, that's what the brown seaweed blend is. Kelp and bladderwrack. And these are two seaweeds, or two algae, rather, that are found along the coastlines of the northern Atlantic, northern Pacific, the Baltic Sea, and, where's the other one? And there was one other, the North Sea. So, and a lot of, both of these algae have been used for ages by Asians, and they use them for different things to help them stay young looking, because bladderwrack is actually, if you apply it topically, it can actually improve elasticity. And they did a study where if you applied it topically, it decreased the thickness of your skin, but it improved the elasticity. So it's like essentially like putting, I don't know, Botox or something on there. But both of these seaweed algae blends, they both contain a lot of iodine. So you have to be very careful when you're taking that, because if you take too much, then your iodine levels can go up, and that can be harmful for your thyroid, which is that's where your body uses the most of your iodine. But what these do is they're a blend, and they help to prevent starch and fat absorption. So basically, when you take block, if you take it before you eat a big meal, it's going to prevent those enzymes, like I talked about, the amylase. It's going to prevent them from breaking down those carbohydrates, which in turn is going to prevent your body from absorbing them, and your body is they're just gonna literally work its way out. So that way you're eating you can enjoy those two pieces of pizza for the price of one. Two for the price of one is what I like to say. And so these two different seaweeds, the kelp and the bladderwrack, they are also very good for inflammation, and they prevent like the oxidative stress that our body has and undergoes as we age. So like I said, again, you have to be careful though with this, but luckily the scientists that have blended this block, you know, they know, and they of course don't advise you to take more than so many a day. So there's no danger of that. But if you are pregnant or nursing, you know, it is advised to not take the block, just because the iodine can cross the breast milk, and it can cross, and you don't want your baby to have hyperglycemia, which would be a result of having too much iodine. So that's one thing to remember when promoting this product to clients, is to make sure that they are not breastfeeding or pregnant. And also, it is, like I said, the brown seaweed blend, it also has anti-inflammatory properties, which is really great for our digestive system. So, the brown seaweed blend, it also, reading through my notes, can't find stuff, guys, sorry. Like I said, it's also a great antioxidant. Like I said, it prevents that oxidative stress that you get from the aging process. And it also has research that shows that it targets your belly fat. So, I don't know about y'all, but I need to lose some belly fat. So, the next ingredient that the block has is the white kidney bean extract. And this white kidney bean extract, it blocks a specific enzyme called alpha amylase. It prevents the alpha amylase, sorry guys, I'm getting my words jumbled up, from breaking down carbohydrates in the body. And like I said before, these carbs, when they get broken down, if your body doesn't use them, so unless, you know, like you see marathon runners a lot of times will carb load, as they call it. And that's because they're about to go run a marathon. So therefore their body needs that energy. And so those carbs, your body digests them and your body uses those carbs to keep you going. But if you're not, say you're just eating a piece of pizza or a whole pie, I don't know. If you don't use it, then you don't lose it. Your body stores it because it thinks, okay, well we might need that later on in life. So, or maybe tomorrow or whatever. So literally the carbs, when they say when you eat a donut it goes right to your butt, it really does, because it gets stored as fat. And the majority of people, fat gets stored in the central area, your upper thighs, butt, hips, that region. And like I mentioned before, belly fat is really bad for the body because it allows the organs not to work as efficiently as they should. So this white kidney bean extract, it also has it acts similar to a non-digestible food item. So it kind of it acts as a fiber. So essentially it almost acts as a probiotic in your small intestine. So it's going to be good, but it's also going to it's going to take everything that can't be digested and it's going to help push it out. So that therefore you're not getting stuff stuck. Like the BioCleanse, it helps kind of flush everything out. The white kidney bean extract also does that. And so literally when you take the block, it blocks the carbs and it sends them down the chute, down that internal plumbing that we all have that I love to talk about because, I'm a nurse also, and so, poop doesn't bother me. Whatever. So anyway, like I said before, the block is great for people with diabetics. It's great for those of us carb lovers who just, hey, we like to enjoy our carbs when we want to. And so I hope that I have given you some information, maybe some little nuggets of info that maybe you didn't know. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I will answer. Thanks guys for watching. Bye!